Hello and welcome to the stream. This is part 4 of our playthrough of Lands of Lore on the PC. Can you hear me okay? Just, yeah, the levels are okay, fine. I've fired up the game already and it's ready to go. We should probably load. I think there's a monster just right next to us where we saved last. There we are. I'll load right here and take a quick look around. See who's there. There's something beating on us. Ah, yes. Now I remember what it is that we were doing. We had already finished the northern and the eastern part of this. And we hadn't started on the other parts. Already found quite a bit of treasure and lots of things to do here. Let's jump into it. I skipped the stream on Wednesday. I got my first jab. I wasn't feeling myself on Wednesday at all. Hey there, 48k RAM, welcome to the stream. Continue where we left off here, down in the mines.
A lock.
It's a lock.
There is no way to pick this lock.
There's no way to pick this lock.
It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
You don't fit.
It does not fit.
So many keys, so few locks. We're being attacked by something. What is attacking us? We can't even see. Okay, so much for this idea. Let's go south then instead. I'll make a new slot for this session. South we go then. See if we can
F, capital R, H, R, N.
use modern technology again and take a picture of that.
F, capital R, H, R, N.
We haven't solved any of them yet. This is the third one. How are you doing, 48k RAM? I trust you're well.
Oren, It is true, I tell you. The rocks are alive. I am leaving this accursed place. Jeff.
Yeah, I wasn't great on Wednesday, you know, it wasn't all that great on Tuesday night either, but I was much better yesterday morning. Seems like a small sacrifice for what is essentially a way to not get seriously ill with this dreaded disease. Yeah, shot 2 is about 2 weeks from now. This was number 1. And quite happy to be injected. I'll have to leave something. There's the key. Probably the key we were searching for earlier. We're running out of space here.
Dagger in, dagger out.
Drop this note, we don't need it. Hey there, Gleeser, welcome to the stream. I was lurking in your stream a little bit earlier, Gleeser. I had things to take care of. Okay. That was the right key. Is the game super dark for you guys? I noticed that it looks pretty dark on the capture here. Might hike the brightness up just a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, is it better now? Looks better on my end at least. Still a little bit darker than it actually is on my screen, but within reason. What's going on here? Stairs down, okay, to the next level. Hey there, Broomhatter, welcome in. Happy weekend. Worms, Armageddon. I was listening though, Gleeser. I was still there. I was trying to organize next week's work groups. We're lifting the 20-person limit and Going up to 50 instead. This is not a better weapon than either of these. We're organizing the return of the workforce. Yeah, Glycerus has been streaming quite a bit. We should give him a follow. In fact, he streamed so much that he lost his voice there for a while. I've caught a few of his streams. This seems very weird. Is there really nothing else here? That could be true.
The stairway is flooded with water.
The stairway is flooded with water.
The stairway is flooded with water. The stairway is flooded with water.
Shall we get a bucket, guys? Just scoop it all out. Where did this guy come from? I'm fairly certain he wasn't there before. Dear Lisa, the bucket.
The stairway is flooded with water.
Yeah, there is indeed a hole in the bucket. Where are these random guys coming from? Ah, yes, we hadn't explored the other side here. That makes more sense. There must be a button or a lever or something somewhere to alleviate this problem. Or a pump, possibly there's a pump somewhere.
A lock.
It's a weird lock.
A lock.
That is truly a weird looking lock. What sort of key fits into this lock?
There is no way to pick this lock.
It takes mine key number 5, which is sort of like Mamba number 5, but not quite. There's another staircase over here, and this one goes up, but not down. So, before we go down, we must go up, it seems. You can hear these little pygmy guys here.
Remove all weapons before entering.
That seems like generally bad advice. Stay out of range and not allow these guys to just shoot us down here.
I've been poisoned.
He's been poisoned. Let's fix that. That's an emerald blade. We've seen one of those before. It's basically the same as this one. What else is here? Another of these mine keys. Another humanoid bone. I wonder if there's a purpose to carrying these bones around. One of my least favorite things about the role-playing games of this era is the inventory management.
It appears to be a most ornate lock.
It is indeed a lock, but what for? Yeah, I can imagine it doesn't play well on a touchscreen. For one thing, the mechanism of using the stores for one is pretty weird. You have to press these tiny little pixels to activate things.
It appears to be a most ornate lock.
Okay, what this particular lock did was basically open up this part here that had been secret. I guess we have to leave something behind. No, that's not even going to fly. So what are our choices here? We have to step into the pit. Does that take us? Takes us down to this room here. Some sort of puzzle here, probably to open the wall. Yeah. We do have to leave something behind here. That took us all the way back here. That's nasty. respawn these guys. It won't take us terribly long to get to where we were. It's just a matter of finding our way back there. And here we are. Pick up one of these guys again to have some items to place on the pressure pads. Already managed to fetch this item. Doesn't hide this one, however. That was dumb. So I guess we do another round. What is this infinite supply here of these monsters? Yeah. Yeah. Loud and very distracting sounds. I was just wondering why we are suddenly having all of these fights. That's because we took the wrong path, it seems. Instead of going south, we went some other direction. I would explain all of these nasties. I was just thinking I didn't remember having to have all of these fights. I guess we got turned around at some point. And here we are again.
I've been poisoned.
Okay, so as not to make the same mistake again, let us save this time around. This particular button hides this one here, but doesn't hide this one, however. There's nothing in there that is pressed. How about if we drop something down the pit? What does that do? Let's try falling down the pit, see where that takes us. Where are we now? Okay, we're right there. Okay, so this takes us to the same location as before. Just one square away, really, or two. See if we can find
It appears to be a most ornate lock.
it. It is a lock. See if we can find another button here somewhere that works in tandem with the other ones. Possible. There are plenty of secret walls here we haven't explored. These guys again.
Have the acid burn my armor.
That's bad. Try not to fight these acid monsters hand to hand if possible. It's a little bit difficult in this particular situation because I don't see any obvious other way of doing it. We can't have him chase us through the hidden wall, which he probably can't see.
Have the acid burn my armor.
Did it now. this how we do it? Probably. Seems we escaped this time around. Alas, there appears to be nothing here. What's behind door number 2? Nothing. Game is toying with us a little bit now. Another of these guys. Is the game trying to spell something out to us here? Or what is the... not approach these guys hand to hand. Okay. Done these 4. This isn't...
Remove all weapons a keyhole.
And there's also this door over here. See if we can jimmy the door lock.
There's no way to pick this lock. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
It does fit. Where does this take us? Oh, nice. We're somewhere on the floor above. Okay. What we need to do here is that we need to fall down, so... What the hell is that? These look nasty. Don't seem to be affected by the fire very much, and we somehow managed to escape this. Let's rest while there's peace and quiet here. There are some walls we could potentially break there. And also a button over here.
It looks like a nest of some kind. It looks like a nest of some kind.
A nest of what, my dear friend? Okay, so much for that idea. We can't hit it.
It looks like a nest of some kind.
That was nice. What a lovely greeting. It's a one-off. Doesn't happen again. Some sort of rock throwing monster. I think we should take up the magic again. What? Where did these guys come from? They weren't here a second ago.
I don't have enough magic.
Fire goes right through the guy. Doesn't seem to touch him even. Guess that's mostly useless. This doesn't really seem to hurt him either. Let's load up again. Yeah, we were here. Should teach me to save scum. Fight these guys again. Come up with a different strategy for fighting that rock monster. Let's try something like this. See if we can maul him to death. Magic didn't really seem to work on him, neither did any of the ranged weapons either. So Stepping on the pressure plate seems to release this. There comes the rock monster. Yeah, this works. Okay. I guess that's the trick for Rocky Balboa, beating him with a sledgehammer. More human remains. A pick. I wonder if we can I wonder if we can use this pick on the nest. No. But potentially we could also use it in place of the sledgehammer. Maybe the game is giving it to us in case we have no weapon to fight them. More humanoid bones. Can we use these items somehow? No.
If we only had a better tool, like a pick.
Mm-hmm. You have the #1 draft pick, so you can use that. Get here, you nasty guys. Surrounded by these guys now. Leave me alone. Somewhere in here there are quite a few of these guys. You can hear them roaring here. Yeah, they're in the... They have numbers. Let's try to be smart and fight them from range. They have an almost uncanny ability to corner you, and this is the perfect setting to do so. I suppose that's the plan here. Yeah, there's Scene Tomorrow. World of Scene Tomorrow. I spent quite some time during the week setting up World of Scene. And, getting it working with the MIDI. It does require an intelligent MIDI controller. So for now I'm going to use a combination of soft NPU and a Dream Blaster to play it, but I also went all in and bought an SC55 this week. So at some point when the SC55 arrives from Japan, we will play it with a real Roland SC55 and using the intelligent MIDI controller on my sound card. That would be nice. I will buy an MT32 at some point as well, but I have been looking for one for a while now without much success. They're getting very hard to find. I'm not really willing to pay any price for it. Hey there, Stuart Johnson, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I guess we should save here. There's a lot of monster noise. I assume there's something absolutely nasty and ghastly hiding behind that hidden wall over there. Didn't quite finish exploring this. Perhaps we should do so before venturing down this path. There's more of these guys here. Not quite done with them yet.
It looks like a nest of some kind.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a nest for these nasty creatures that keep attacking us. And I assume that's where they crawl from all the time. Now, how could we possibly destroy these nests? Can't just keep fighting these guys. We can cast the fireball at them.
It smells like burnt flesh.
Okay,
Yuck.
that's how we do it. So that's one down. There's a lantern oil here down at the bottom. We'll go back for it once we go back and take care of the other two. I don't want to get cornered by these guys again at some later point in the game. I had it with fighting these guys. I missed. They will just keep respawning forever until we destroy these nests. Maybe not forever, but for a while. Now we're cornered. Not good to be cornered by these guys. Funny how they seem to affect us very differently. Conrad doesn't seem to be terribly phased by these guys. Doesn't seem to get as easily hurt. These guys are a real pain in the ass though. Die, you miserable thing.
It smells like burnt flesh. Yuck.
Good. That was quite a beating we took. We survived. Yeah, the old playground argument about the Atari and the Amiga are best left there. I appreciate all of these systems. I like all of them. Tends to drive people away for no particular reason. I know it's mostly fun and games, but still, when the same joke has been repeated 1,000 times, it gets a little bit tired sometimes. Okay, we've at least destroyed these nests, so that's nice. Were there more over here somewhere? I don't think so. No, okay. Let's get back to where we were. We were right here, looking to push this particular button. But yeah, that sound issue on the A1200 sounds a little bit weird. Didn't you say it was only on one of the channels as well? It was only on either the left or the right. Coconut 81 has done a bit of streaming of the 8-bits as well.
A worn lock.
Usually the Apple 8-bits and the Atari 16-bits. So I guess that doesn't really count.
A worn lock.
Another of these piles of rock here. That was an accident. I actually siped that into the portal there. Yeah, I think she's been very busy. She doesn't always have time to stream. I do like it when she streams though. She's a pretty nice person. Just being a healthcare worker at this particular time is probably pretty difficult. So, she might not have the energy. I do keep subscribed though. You get this. Where is it? She has this pretty nice Atari emote. More of these. I guess we need to step back before destroying them.
It smells like burnt flesh. Yuck.
Yummy. There's a note.
Piscata Rosia, 445.
Piscata Rosia 445. That's wonderfully cryptic of you, dear game. I'll take it with us. Sounds like the end results of a football match in Italy, and probably not. sounds like a skin condition. Yeah, maybe it is. What's the 445 though? This is quite a maze. This game is just like Eye of the Beholder. It likes its mazes and secret doors. Not nice to be cornered by one of these guys. Is this a tougher variation of this beast or a simpler one? Not particularly difficult. Guess we lucked
A
out.
strange socket of some sort.
Suck it to me. Maybe that's the number 445. Maybe it's the port number of the socket. TCP port 445. Could be. That's the key, without a doubt. More flasks.
The chest is smashed.
I know that it's smashed. I can see that, but thanks for pointing out the obvious. Okay, so there are 2 buttons and a keyhole, all of which potentially plays a role.
Gem fits.
The gem fits.
The cart seems stuck.
Interesting. Okay. Before we go down this rabbit hole, which is probably the way out of this level, let's finish exploring where we came from. We left a bit behind here in 2 places, so let's finish that off before proceeding further. Okay, that was basically just this corridor. There's nothing else. You never know, there might be something hidden that you need. Isn't 445 is Sif's? I guess it's also Sampa, but for clarification, that's the more recent version of the sharing protocol. 139 was Sampa. 137, 8 and 9 were the original numbers. But yeah, same shit, more exploits. That about covers it. Yeah, the Atari 8-bit and the Amiga and then the Atari Lynx and the Panasonic 3DO are all intertwined in history, oddly enough, by Needle, McCall and Miner to some degree. It's funny how all of these tie together with the same people. It's a pretty large chunk of computing history on the shoulders of very few people. Okay, what's the trick here?
Yahoo!
I guess we went for a ride. And ended up over there. That's a neat idea. Pretty cool implementation. There's actually nothing here though.
Yahoo!
Okay. So this takes us to the other side. Yeah, I did. I guess there are 3 possible ways. It makes sense. There are 4 options on that pair of switches there.
A rather worn lock.
A rather worn lock.
A rather worn lock.
Looks like it takes some kind of wooden key. Lots of them. And we got cornered this time around. Let's switch to the heal spell. No longer cornered at least, which is good. This game reminds me of Dungeon Master more than it reminds me of Eye of the Beholder sometimes. And it's another of these wonderful traps. Step inside and the door closes. So these are stairs further down. Let's see if there's a 3rd option on that
Yahoo!
trolley before we head down again. We already tried everything but this option.
Yahoo!
Let's see if that takes us to the middle. It does. So what's behind door number 3? Yeah, I guess this is before AOL bought Yahoo.
This appears to be recent digging.
Let's try that pickaxe again.
A piece of coal broke off. 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 A piece of coal broke off.
Okay. Where's the Weber? What are we supposed to do with all of
It
this
doesn't appear as
coal?
any more coal can be broken off.
Okay, fine. We've set it on fire. Where are the hot dogs? I have absolutely no clue what to do with this coal. Not a clue. And, we certainly don't have space in the inventory for 5 lumps of coal. We might take 1, however, in case we need to use it for something. do have space for one of them. That's about it. Oh, maybe we could take a few more till we learn what it is that we need to do with them, if anything. I took 3. Let's hope.
It doesn't appear as any more coal can be broken off.
Let's hope that's enough. Doesn't seem we can do
It
it.
doesn't appear as any more coal can be broken off.
Doesn't seem as though we can do anything else. Yeah. Will be known as a King Cole, not King Cole. The bringer of coal.
Yahoo!
Yeah, Yahoo was pretty great. They also for a while had many great sports sites. Possibly the greatest of which was Ball Don't Lie, which was the NBA coverage that they had, featuring Kelly Dwyer and J.E. Skeets and many other great people. It's been a while since they were highly relevant in that space. Yahoo was much more than just a search engine. It was a pretty giant company, had all sorts of things going. So this at first sight appears to be a dead end, but there's a teleport there as well, which takes us where? Yeah, that was back when a homepage really tried to be your central place.
There is no way to pick this lock.
There's no way to pick this lock, he says.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
You don't fit.
It does not fit.
Okay, I think we tried every key in the inventory.
A rather worn lock.
There are 2 locks,
There is no way to pick this lock.
one on each side. It's rather curious. Another of these missile-based holes in the wall, which are fairly dangerous. Save here before we fire missiles in our face. We got rotated. Get here. Rock lobster. These guys again. They're decently tame. Not good to fight both of them though. Leave me alone. Bloodstone. Interesting.
To Jared, head engineer. I think we have located the missing part for the water pump. If I can retrieve it, we can regain control of the mine. Hank.
Okay.
Poor shot.
I guess we need this gear.
Poor shot.
Yeah, back when I started working for an ISP, we still had a floppy set. A separate one for the PC and the Mac. And then we eventually switched to a CD-based setup. And when we demoed it first, we burnt or pressed a few of these discs and sent them out, but after that all the updates were just written copies. So we wrote them ourselves on a CD burner. In fact, when we stopped doing that, I was given the original CD burner. It's actually in this machine. You can see it. The Philips burner that's there. That's the one that we actually used. It's a SCSI. I think it's a 2-speed burner.
It does not fit.
It's highly confusing here. This is where I wanted to go.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
What are we supposed to do with this? What does this Hearthstone do? Can't equip it. It's just something that we sell. Does it have any other use? Don't seem to be able to equip it, so it's not a magical item. We'll take it with us. Perhaps we can sell it. Let's explore this side here as well. I can hear the sounds of our good friends, the rock lobsters here. Another of these bloodstones.
The way is blocked by falling rocks.
Mm-hmm.
The way is blocked by falling rocks.
Mm-hmm. And then there were these 4 switches. And what is it that they do?
Piscata erosia.
We need to take this note with us. Can't leave that behind. save before playing with these switches to make things slightly more difficult for us. There are also that spinner, so we have to be careful which one we press. And in fact, there seem to be actually 5 of them. So finish off this one here first, see if it has anything to do with
A rather worn lock.
this is the keyhole.
There is no way to pick this lock.
There's no way to pick this lock.
It does not fit.
We've tried every key, right?
It does not fit. It does not fit.
It does not fit. That's fine. And the teleport there as well. So there's a button here, a button here, a button here, and a button here. Does not open anything on its own. Can't hear anything opening up when you press it. So the combinations that are possible are quite a few. It's just a question of which order we take this in. Start by pressing this one. All of them are now pressed except for the one behind us. So now we've pressed all of them. Hey there, Ava Glampire. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Okay, we tried just simply pushing all of them. That seems to do absolutely nothing. With the rotation, this is gonna take us a while. Let's try pressing the buttons on each side. Both of those. This one. And also this one. Doesn't seem to do much of anything either. nor does keeping this one pressed and you pressing this one. That does not do anything. And let's then try pressing this one as well. Sorry, wrong side. Does nothing either, okay. How about pressing... keeping that one depressed and pressing both this one and this one? Let's try that next. That seemingly does nothing. Let's try one more combination. Push this one in. Now it's this one, and this one that are pushed, which doesn't seem to do much of anything. So we'll unset this one and try combination of this one, that one, and that one next. It seemingly does nothing. Okay, let's reset. Okay, we tried every combination with this button set. Let's try every combination with this button set as well. We've already tried setting these two, that did nothing, so we don't have to try that again. And we already tried setting this and this, so we don't have to try that again either. What we haven't tried is setting this and this together. That seemingly does nothing. Let's try the third combination, which is then setting these three all together. It's the one that we haven't tried. Hey there, Will. Welcome in. Did you raid me? There's no notice. Yeah, we're sort of locked in here. That's the life of the dungeon crawler. This is a particularly nasty combination of this spinning and okay, neither of these are set. Okay, we tried this one. Let's head over to the other part of the aisle. Let's set this one. We've already tried these two, and we've already tried these two. We haven't tried these two together, so let's do that next. That does absolutely nothing. It's going about as well. As you can see, we're stuck with this 4 lever puzzle with the added rotation bit, just for added amusement.
Feels quite hot to the touch.
Does it now?
A rather worn lock. A rather worn lock.
Let's reset all of them again. They're all unset now. Yeah, I have a very clicky keyboard, so it makes a lot of noise on stream. I made a serious attempt to quiet it down by using a noise suppressor for a while, but that sort of did more harm than good because
A rather worn lock.
it mostly affected the sound quality of my voice, which wasn't really the plan. So I gave up on the idea and we'll just have to deal with the clickiness. Okay. The teleport, all that does is take us back here. So that isn't a way out, at least. There are 3 locks, none of which we have the key for, and these 3 different switches here. Yeah, I learned typing on an actual typewriter, but I've played these sort of games. I'm a very good typist. And it was pretty much my highest grade. I went way above the... it's a linear grade, the more words you get correct, the higher your grade, and I went way past 100%. I think I scored something like 140%. It's the only time I've gotten above 100% on any test. Then again, being a good touch typist saved me a lot of time. So that was a reason to practice and get good at it. Okay. Let's approach this again from a scientific purpose here. Let's set this to 1 and walk around.
Feels quite hot to the touch.
See if anything has changed. There's also this particular button which does what? Is this button also part of this puzzle? Potentially is. That's okay, I know what that button does now. typing was actually required. So everybody had to take typing and pass. Everybody had to take spelling and pass. And, you could of course repeat them every year for that matter, but you didn't get to graduate unless you finished spelling and typing. Those were considered prerequisites for letting you out. Yeah, learning by a game is a lot more fun than the exercises that we used to do. ASDF, JKL, colon or whatever it was. Typing that again and again and again. Then gradually getting more complicated. Can't say that was a lot of fun. Yeah, something like that. Although not the same in Icelandic, obviously, they had to use different words. Oh, that's probably one of the cases where the exercises are indeed not the same. Okay, so let's say that this current situation here is a 0. And that the order is like this. Let's then go down to the bottom there. And set this one down, which would then be 1, and see if that actually changes anything.
A rather worn lock.
You are a rather worn lock. I can't hear the sound of any wall moving or anything when I press the buttons. You have to believe that something happens. Can't be a dead end. We've tried setting it to 1. That apparently does nothing. This does nothing. Okay. Let's try setting it to 2 then. Just this one then. Did nothing here at least.
Poor sot.
Did nothing here either. Okay. Will does seem like the grungy kind of type. Okay, so we've tried 2. Let's try 3 then. Absolutely nothing happening by pressing that at all. Yeah, thanks for coming, 48k RAM. You sleep well. Have a good night. Whoa, he said. This is still a dead end. So is this, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is 3. Let's unset this one then. And unset this one as well. And set this one on the other side instead. That's 4. This is gonna be a tough little puzzle, isn't it? Is it tied with this damn button here? Or is this only to do with turning this off? Yeah, we all had our interesting rebellious periods. Okay. This one is set, so we're at 4. So if you go back here, it's a 5. Well, if I was smart, I would have solved this, Will, but thanks for the compliment anyway. I must say that the my sense of orientation isn't quite as strong, so when the game keeps spinning me like this, that's a major pain in the ass. So now the combination would have to be 6. Let's see if that made any difference. It's funny that none of these combinations seem to do much of anything. We're about to get spun around again. This one only seems to... I keep trying it, but it only seems to affect the arrows themselves. Doesn't seem to do much of anything with anything else. So that's a 7. The hat is right here. Amiga 1200 Gamer if you want to give it a shot. I do keep it close. Seven does absolutely nothing here. So let's turn this one off. And this one as well. And this one are all off now. So let's try 8, which is then keeping this one in. 8 is now set. Trying to do this in a binary fashion in case we forget some combination. It's easier to remember by doing it like this. This is all the same as it was before. And so is this. That's 8. Let's try 9. That didn't do much of anything. Let's try 10 then. Let's rest. Oh, taking our share of beating with the missiles. Yeah, I added this interesting little frame around the webcam. I think it looks a little bit better than just having my face stand in the middle of the picture, but it's an attempt at doing something. Might not necessarily be something that I keep. See. So this is 10. Doesn't seem to do much of anything at all. Okay. Let us then try 11. doesn't seem to do much of anything either. Of course, it's possible that we have to set a switch and then enter the teleport. That's one way of approaching this. So I'll have to do all of this again to try that theory. And now at least we're set to 12. We need to reset. We need to reset this one. And that one. Now we're set to 12. Yeah, that's done us no good at all. So let's try 13. Doubt that did anything either. Nope. So let's try 14. It's pretty much the second to last one. Don't think it did anything at all. This button doesn't seem to play any role. We've tried it with pretty much every possible combination. No, that does not seem to be the case. That leaves the teleport. We have one more setting to go, which is 15. Setting all the switches turns off the endless spinning. So that's nice. So we managed to turn off the spinning, and does that mean we can actually teleport somewhere?
A rather worn lock.
No, it does in fact not.
A rather worn lock. A rather worn lock.
It does seem a little bit less than a coincidence that when they started making female heroes of modern computer games, the view turned from a first person perspective to a view from behind. You somewhat have to doubt that being a coincidence, but maybe that's just me being a cynic. I can't really see any good reason for it. For example, I very much don't like to aim in any game that has a view from behind perspective. Seems overly complicated. Okay, so setting it like this does in fact turn off the spinning, but doesn't do much of anything for anything else. What is it we're supposed to do here? That's what we're supposed to do. What a stupid solution. Fine. Sometimes you overthink puzzles. This seemed like a dead end. It was obviously not. Let's fill up the lantern here, get some slightly better light, so we'll see what we're doing.
Get out! You are in great danger! Flee while you still can!
How about no?
Let him rest in peace.
Rest in pieces, more like it. He's a little bit crumbled up, poor guy. Equal opportunity, bravo. now there's a sentence. Okay, so this is just a key. I guess we've gained a key to one of the doors here. Which one though?
It doesn't fit.
Not this one. Yeah, that's a thing that's improved quite a bit over the years. The modification of games to make them better in some way.
That seemed to work, but something more is needed, I believe.
A rather worn lock.
So what, we need 2 keys.
A rather worn lock. There's no way to pick this lock. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
You don't fit.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. There's no way to pick this lock.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Okay, so that's one piece of the puzzle, but not
A rather worn lock.
not all of it. We need another key. And where is the other key? One might ask. This game. Okay. So what is the trick here? Are there 2 solutions to this puzzle? Is that it? And we're back in spinny mode. Okay. Let's then try every single combination there is with the teleport and see if we can find the second key. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, there's no food or hunger element, so at least you have time to, you don't have to worry about running out of food, which is very welcome, I must say, but the It's kind of like when you do these written tests where you can bring anything you want with you to the test. The test just becomes harder, so you can make the puzzles more difficult. When the adventurer can't run out of food, you can basically make them so that they take 2 hours. But having said that, Dungeon Master did that anyway, and they didn't care at all that you needed to spend food while doing so. You just needed to save and load more. And in Dungeon Master, in fact, there was only one save. So if you screwed up and saved over a save game, you either had to have a separate disk with another save, or you were just screwed and had to start from scratch. So it was unforgiving. Guess many of these games are. I think we've reset every one of them. Let's just verify again to be absolutely sure before doing this all over again. Yeah, we have. So let's do this again in orderly fashion. Starting with this one. That's a 1. Let's try stepping into the teleport while 1 is set. Does nothing different. Brings us to the same location. So we've completed that one. Let's move ahead. And set this one so that we're set at 2 in fact. Let's then step into the teleport. That does absolutely nothing. Now let's try 3. Went to the wrong side of the hall. There we are. 3 does nothing. Reset this one. Also going to have to reset this one. Set this one instead. Now it's set at 4. Let's try entering the teleport. It's the same. Set it to 5. Still the same. I have to reset this one to set it to 6. Set this one. Try the teleport. Does the same. Go back. Set it to 7. Try the teleport. Takes us to the same location. Reset this one. And this one. And this one. And in fact, set this one right. Yeah. Now it's set to 8. Try the teleport. Does the same. Go all the way back. Let's try 9. That does the same. Reset this one. Set this one instead. Now it's set to 10. Does the same. Go all the way back. Now it's set to 11. That's the same. To unset this one. Wrong side of the aisle. And set this one as well. Set this one, now it's set to 12. Let's cross the hall again, enter the teleport, does the same. 13 is next. Still does the same. Reset this one. There's only really one combination left, which is this one. Sorry, it's not this one. It's this one. Now it's set to 14. Still does the same. They all do the same. Now it's set at 15. 15 doesn't change the teleport at all. What are we missing here? There's definitely something we are missing here.
Poor shot.
To Jared, head engineer, I think we have located the missing part.
Missing parts for the water pump,
Poor shot.
which I found and which I took.
A rather worn lock. There's no way to pick this lock. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
We have nothing that fits this
It
lock.
doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
There is indeed a lock over there, which we have nothing that fits. Apparently there is nothing on this side either, at least not that we've found.
Poor shot.
You might as well try bashing with a pickaxe at everything we see. Yeah, this game is a slightly later rendition, so it has this pretty good auto mapping system. But yeah, a lot of these games basically required you to do so. I got away with Dungeon Master by not mapping it, but I did get a bit lost a few times. It has a way of making you lost. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And Might and Magic 2 has a decently good auto map as well. It's just game number 1 that doesn't have any sort of mapping capability. You do have to learn a skill in both game 2 and 3 to get it, but in game 4 and 5 it's just automatic. Worth a shot. Also worth a shot.
A rather worn lock.
Yes, it is.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
What
It does not fit.
could
It does not fit.
possibly
It does not fit. It
Fit.
does not fit.
in this keyhole?
It does not fit. It does not fit. It does not fit.
Pain does not exist
It does not fit.
in this keyhole.
It does not fit.
Fear
It does not fit.
does not exist
It does not fit.
in this keyhole.
It does not fit. 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 It does not fit.
It's a weird looking keyhole as well. It's not completely obvious what sort of object is supposed to fit in it.
A rather worn lock.
Yes, it is.
A rather worn lock. A rather worn. A rather worn lock.
We already opened it and it did absolutely nothing.
It does not fit.
Oddly enough. Okay, I guess we have to go back and see if we missed something. I'm pretty sure we didn't, but based on this, it seems that we did. We're missing some sort of item we're supposed to be able to place in there. I can't for the life of me think where that would possibly be.
Yahoo!
The chest is smashed.
Mm-hmm.
The gem fits. The gem fits. Yahoo!
Good night, Omega Toronto Gamer. Thanks for coming. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the start of the fourth and fifth part of Might and Magic. This game is being very obtuse right now. Okay, let's try one more thing. Now we've set all the levers. What happens if we just change one of them? Nothing. Fact,
Feels quite hot to the touch.
nothing happens. This puzzle we can't get past this with that button unset. It's annoying, but it's possible.
Feels quite hot to the touch.
Does it now? But, does that change anything?
Let him rest in peace.
Doesn't immediately change anything, no.
It does not fit.
Rather worn.
It does not fit.
What on earth is it that we could be missing here?
Feels quite hot to the touch. Feels quite hot to the touch.
Minor bug in the game.
Feels quite hot to the touch.
That's not it, at least worth a shot. guess we do have to go all the way back. I can't find any object which unlocks this mystery right now. We have to complete this part. But perhaps we left something behind here. This is quite a maze. We've been all over this place. Here was a teleporter which went where? All the way back here. It's just plain lusty. Are we now supposed to use this cog and put it in this machine? Is that the plan here? And then go back to where we could go down the water level?
I'm fairly certain that does not go there. I'm fairly certain that does not go there. Odd, what could this be for? I'm fairly certain.
It fits perfectly.
Yes, it does.
I believe a key element must be missing here.
What is the key element? Is that a coal?
I do believe that method may be incorrect. It appears to be stuck.
Ah, it opens. This coal should fuel it.
We were supposed to take the coal.
This coal should... Wow, it sure makes a lot of noise.
Guess it does. Did we take enough of the coal? Oh, that's a good question. We only took 3 of the lumps. There were 5 in total for the taking. Now, where was the stairway downstairs? It's here. Supposed to go down this corridor, down to the bottom here, and to fight these pygmies again. Not too close though, they're poisonous little things. We're back here. So this is where we're supposed to go. This is the part that was previously closed off. So I guess this is now where we can go. Shiny key. Shiny happy people. That's how we get the second key. Now to remember how we got down there again. Did we simply fall down the pit? Was that the... No. Yes, it was. That was part of the trickery here. We're back here in this mess. Now we need to find our way through this maze. You have a good night, Ava. Thanks for coming. You sleep well. Try to find our way back. Imagine how this would be without a map. We're having difficulty enough as it is with the map. You can barely see on the map where it is that you're going. We're on the correct path here. Yeah, we're nearly there. I walked right past it. Again, it's here. Secret walls. Lovely things.
Yahoo!
Take another ride in the mining cart. And we're back at our bullshit, like they say. Here we are again. How does this key fit this particularly nice lock?
At last.
At last, I'll agree with that. Certainly took a while. Another of these very I wonder if this one is timed. Yes, it's timed. We barely made it out before it shot another fireball. Did though.
Lads, I thought you were lost.
We discovered a recipe for the elixir. We need the keys so that we may apply it to King Richard.
I'll join you then. We'll need this key.
That's Paulson's key.
Studies of gemlore and excavation. Studies of gemlore and excavation.
That's nice.
Wybellian brew. Wybellian brew.
Give me some.
Ancient maps. Ancient maps. We should leave. It burns slowly. Torches aren't much good.
We're
Fine.
off to save good King Richard.
We have a new member. That's Paulson. Should probably try to arm him with something Sadly, I've dropped a lot of my spare gear. So I can't really give him very much, but he can have a bow. And not much of anything else. I don't even have... Probably better to give him the rapier. Possibly the wand of fireballs. See if we can pick up some items on the way back. I left all of them behind.
That, a secret button to the south hides my equipment. Let the button be revealed.
There's some of his stuff.
It didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything.
I think the consensus is that it didn't do anything. Decently better boots. A decently good shield. Chainmail. An axe. A decent helmet. Mine key number 4. Not quite the same as Mambo number 5 though, which we had earlier. A cup and a bunch of lantern flasks. Not all of which we can actually take. Leave some behind. Does seem to have some magic as well. That's nice. He's a level 3 mage, a level 5 fighter. And a level 2 rogue, which we could easily train up a little bit by letting him have the bow for a bit. Guess now we have the... That was close. We have the key for the final door there. A 3-way teleport. How lovely. That took us all the way back to the beginning. Let's see what the other ones do. There's a reason I saved. That does nothing. And what does this one do? Takes us back here. Interesting. Okay, I assume we're supposed to just get out of this now. Although I am a little bit unsure as to exactly what it is we're supposed to be doing. Did we get the clerk out yet? Did he leave yet? Perhaps we should check on him just before we leave. He was here somewhere.
I knew you would return. Excellent. I'll leave as soon as I finish these reports.
You're still here.
I'll sign that out to you right away.
Oh, how interesting. We could have taken this here. That is interesting.
I knew you would return.
I guess there's no place to actually use this one. Is this a better helm than the one that we have? No. It is in fact not. This machine is still going strong. That's nice. Just wondering if there was a point in getting the pick here. We already have one of them. Don't really need another one. I guess we can just get out of here. Nothing else for us to do here. Let's head back over to Lake Dread. Where do we need to go? Down here to these two secret exits into this one. Down again. Who's hitting us? Can't go this way, that's for sure. I think I know what it is we're supposed to do. I think I know what it is we're supposed to do. We're supposed to remove that gate that the witch put there. Which was blocking our path earlier. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Go back to the mine. Go to the other forest. Does seem as though we've gained quite a bit of strength. These forest monsters are no match to us at this point. There's the barrier. Are we supposed to use the... Seems likely we're supposed to use the... that stone item that we got on the barrier. Maybe we'll... the insect plague is back. Maybe we can use the fireball here on the hornet nests.
A hornet's nest.
A broken one.
A hornet's nest.
A hornet's nest.
A hornet's nest. A hornet's nest.
I assume that's enough to break it. There were more of them in a few places here in the forest.
Empty.
There's the barrier. Barrier Manalo and his friends.
It didn't do anything.
Quickly, we must destroy this barrier.
Hey, it's working.
Down goes the barrier. No more barrier Manalo. We'll come back for the other hornet's nest at a later date. You can hear more of the hornets here anyway. There's our next target, wherever that is. Where are we now? We're in the Ivol Woods.
No need to carry a rock that size.
Hey there, Broomhatter, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. Another barrier.
Quickly, we must destroy this barrier.
How? To do that, we need to find some other item, I assume. Yeah, Paulson is here.
Maybe this is the White Tower where we can create the elixir.
We're in the tower. Okay. Let's finish exploring the forest before we head into the tower. One puzzle at a time here. That's probably where we're supposed to go next.
This stump has been picked clean.
There's an obvious path to take,
This stump has been picked clean.
which is good.
No one tends these woods.
Just worried about the gardening aspects of the forest.
Empty.
This is all decently quiet. Not a lot of monsters around here. In fact, not much of anything around here. It's just mostly barren.
Empty.
This ties together, right? Yeah, it does. This perhaps does not. No. It's a different path.
This stump has been picked clean.
Slim pickings here, really. On this closest of that particular end. That's nice. Let's complete it at the top. Still have this path to go here. Something nasty approaching us here. He seemed nice. There are more of these guys here. Got another one of these cubes. We can use that to take down this particular barrier. And this leads where?
Uh-oh. Looks like trouble.
This is Vulture's Chasm. Guess that's... Yeah, we were going to do the White Tower next. We're just finishing exploring this dungeon here. Or this forest, rather. Probably be the last thing we do before we end the stream. Complete this little map here.
Empty.
See what items turn up, if any. I feel better than what we found another of these cubes though, because I was slightly worried for a while that we had overused the charges on the one that we got. Does not seem to be the case, so that's fine. Let's see. We have quite a bit to do here at the bottom. We haven't explored these paths yet. finish this one off first. This one seems to be a little bit tougher than the other ones were.
No one tends these woods.
Hmm. It's possible.
No one tends these woods.
Conrad always wanted to be a botanist. He seems very concerned. Cornered by these guys. Got to get rid of this guy first. A good idea to have Conrad take his good share of the blows here, so he earns a little experience for the newbie. Is that basically it? Seems so. Looks like a head honcho. Quite a few of these guys. No shortage of them here in the forest. I wonder if they're auto regenerating. Doesn't have to be, could just be quite a few of them. Leave me alone, I'm a tourist. Yeah, I figured these were larger types of orcs. They're quite a bit more mean than the ones that we saw previously. Best to not get cornered by these guys. How many of them are there? Quite a few actually. didn't really seem to be all that many of them. I guess we disturbed them. We can do with the training. There seem to be quite a lot of them. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in serious trouble. Die, you scum. Got lucky this time around. See if we can find a place where we can rest. That would help a little bit. We're gonna have to cast some healing spells as well. Nice training nonetheless. He's a level 5 fighter, level 3 mage. Fine. And now we're in here. This is probably the subject of next stream. Save the game right here. Jump over to the face cam a bit. And see who's on. Who we could potentially raid. What is Roxana doing? He's playing Tachyon. Thanks for the follow, Samson. I think we might raid Honohikari. She's playing Resident Evil 8, which is it's pretty fun. So go give her a raid. She's a nice person. Interacts with her chat. Good way to go to bed, have a nice nightmare about a horror game. Seems appropriate. Let's set up the raid here. Stick around for the raid if you can, guys. Thanks for coming. You sleep well. Might and Magic 4 and 5 in the World of Scene tomorrow. Ultima 4 on Wednesday. Until then, later.